dining hall.
Work it out, ladies! What do you think we are here for? Say what? What do you think we are here for?
Trojanettes and Trojans basketball teams will hold
Let me think.
annual
Hey, Bulldogs!
scrimmage.
What's up with the deal? What you up to? Shout out from the orange and blue.
The ladies will
We didn't come to make a war. Just came to get the crowd more.
Here with the one and only Dr. Paulette Walker-Johnson. She is the founder of the famous Virginia State University Woo Woos. Dr. Johnson, it's such a pleasure to get a chance to talk to you. Just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you and how you became the cheer coach at Virginia State.
Okay, hi. Well, first of all, it's nice to have anybody ask it. You know, I've been retired for a number of years now. I came to Virginia State University in 1974. You were not even thought about. Petersburg is my home, so I returned home. And one of the first things they said, when you come back, I was a physical education teacher. You're gonna take the cheerleaders. I didn't have any experience in coaching, but I took the assignment because I was grateful to have that opportunity. And the rest is history. I wanted to do well because Petersburg is my home and Virginia State was nice enough to hire me. And I don't know, it just happened over 40 years and later. Here I am talking to you and you're still wanting to know about it. So it's a wonderful thing.
No doubt about it. The legacy precedes itself. But let's go back a little bit. So you went to Morgan State.
I went to Morgan State.
So when did your cheer journey begin? What are your first memories of cheer?
Well, let's take it way back. I became a cheerleader at Peabody High School, which is a all-black high school, way back during the Jim Crow period. How about that, Jim Crow era? But anyway, Peabody was, I was a cheerleader there. I was actually a stunt girl. Then graduated to being a cheerleader, never tried out. And that was my history. Went to Morgan, tried out for cheerleading there, and I was a varsity cheerleader at Morgan for 4 years.
Gotcha. Yeah, no doubt about that. So, and I think, for the early part of that, maybe they were still in the CIAA.
They were, and it was still orange and blue. So I favor the orange and blue, right?
Right, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
So you get the job here at VSU. What was cheer at VSU and just in general, like then, maybe different from today, or
Let me say,
how similar?
It was a little bit different because, as you know, I came and we just kind of innovated. We did what we could do. We made it do what it can do. And the style, the stomp and shake style sort of evolved. And I would say it evolved because I didn't have a lot of gymnasts, although I taught gymnastics. I didn't want to put my girls at risk, so we stayed on the floor and built all the excitement we could do it there. So it was an energetic kind of, fast-paced movement, and people seemed to like it. And the more they cheered for us, the more we innovated and created.
No doubt about it. And when did you notice, that you guys were, pushing the boundaries, not only at VSU, but, just developing a following across the CIAA and across the HBCU landscape?
Well, I brought cheers from Morgan, so I just kind of transferred the Bear cheer into the Trojan cheer, and people started to notice. I don't know. It's a combination of things we put together. You have to have the certain look, a certain attitude, and a certain confidence in what you did. And they began to notice immediately, but after about a year or so, the young ladies that I selected, they brought into the program, and the audience started to, and at that time, to be very honest, a lot of the CIAA schools did not have a coach. They had what would be an advisor. Somebody just took the girls to the game, but I was a true coach, working out in every part, physical, mental, spiritual aspects of it. And so that pushed everybody to start to put some money into their programs. And a lot has to do with the way, your attitude about what you're doing, and then the way you look on the outside. So we started to get creative with the uniforms, creative with the movements, and we didn't imitate anything. If we saw it before, we wouldn't do it. So that was the issue, and then it caught on, and wonderful it did, because they were doing great things down in Winston-Salem and up at Virginia Union, and of course Central, and just grew from there. And so I am happy to say that I came in, and with the spirit and with a lot of prayer, God came with me, and we created what is now the HBCU kind of style.
Just talk about again as the CIAA programs outside of you guys begin to develop, how it kind of evolved into its own style.
Well, if you know me, I gotta do it at the best that it can do, and I gave it 100% because that was just my way of doing things. Again, I was grateful. I never asked to be the cheer coach. They just told me that I was going to be. So I accepted that responsibility. And then it became absolute fun. I was surrounded by young women and men for a while that were anxious, and everybody wants to be a part of something that's growing and winning and positive. So they were making movements on the court and off the court. And it was just a wonderful thing. Truth be told, I think it was a gift, and God gave it to me and told me to go and spread this. You can use anything to please God. So there was a lot of prayer and a lot of life lessons going on, and God just did it through cheerleading. And I am grateful to have been an instrument.
No doubt about it. And also, I just have to ask you, the name Woo Woos.
Yes.
When you got here, did you guys have a name? How did that come about?
Okay, I'm gonna give you just a little bit because they'll come after me if I tell all our secrets.
Okay.
It is a nickname, and it was given. There are a lot of reasons why, but I'm gonna let you spit. You can have this one, okay? Most people believe, and this did happen. We were at a banquet once, and a guy says, "That's that Woo Woo lady." And said, "Why do they? I know why they call you the Woo Woos." And I said, "Why, sir?" And he said, "Because when y'all get out there, people say, woo, woo." And I said, "Yeah, that's it. We'll accept that." But really, it's a nickname. And of course, that spread throughout the conference where everybody has a nickname. And we're happy to be known as Woo Woos.
Right. So you've been retired for a little while now, but again, just I know your current coach is one of your young ladies. Just talk about seeing the legacy evolve. From this vantage point, what it's been like for you.
Well, our style is no longer necessarily unique now, and I go on YouTube also, and I can see cheers that I know the day that it originated or who made up that cheer, and I see it all over the country, and that's a wonderful thing. That is a compliment to, again, what we started. And I'm not going to say it wasn't going on other places, but I had not seen it before, and we just did what we did and worked with what we had.